Hello everyone, welcome back. It's your host, Get Good Fox, and it's time for some more State of Decay 2, Lethal Zone in the beta. It's Super Waifu Cafeteria Squad, and today's actually update day, which goes to show you, there is a delay in the episode you see versus what is happening in real time. And for those who don't know, these episodes are typically 2 days old. Obviously, if I skip some uploads, that changes, but they're typically about 2 days old. In fact, when you watch on Twitch, the first 10 minutes where everyone is piling in, you actually get to see a sneak peek of the next episode. And, yeah, that's the way I do it. So, although today is literally update day for, update 30, you're gonna see probably 2 days later.
Hope I can do that again.
Because I already like yesterday was we made it to we made it into the base, so that's gonna be, I guess, tomorrow's update, and then after that it'll be this one. So yeah, it'll be about 2 days late. Anyways, what we're gonna do is, now that we have cleaned up the plague arts, it's time to start profiting. So since we do have a way to destroy plague arts pretty efficiently, it's time to profit, and that should carry us the money necessary to get our base built up. Speaking of building our base up, let's continue doing exactly that. And I'm going to go for a lounge, and can we do the trade depot? Yes, we can. Let's continue. We still got a little more labor. Let me get some of these bonus things going.
People, great attitude. I love this group. Thanks for taking care of that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to upgrade there, so let's just keep going. Keep that labor moving. I mean, that's one of the things that's really... Okay, there is one thing that, some people ask, what's the point of increasing the difficulty? Doesn't it just increase the hardship? And well, sure, obviously, increasing the difficulty increases the hardship. It also can increase certain things, like, it creates, there is... And it depends on what difficulty element we're talking about, but the lack of loot combined with the plague territories, it does create a sense that when you've destroyed all of the plague arts in an area, it's kind of like, it feels like you've freed the area and now you can get this whole extra place to loot. And I do like that feeling. And that's exactly what I feel like right here. Not only did we clear out the plague arts, which, makes the area a little bit safer, not incredibly safer. This is, after all, still Lethal Zone. But what it does do is, you don't have to worry about an unusual amount of blood plague hordes showing up, because remember, the plague art does generate hordes to protect itself. But you're also clearing areas of the plague territory so you can capture new outposts, which could be very, especially on Lethal Zone, you could use that to... Look at all these jerks.
That locks some bits loose.
Why don't we all just calm down? There's no need to act like this.
I can't keep this up.
Stamina. I kind of wish the shove would move forward a little bit, because I just want to spam the shove button, but it will, it'll cause you to, I knew there was someone in here. Until we get close combat maxed out, I'll probably use the shove quite a bit. Okay.
That's a whole lot of nothing we got here.
He's doing, the Family Guy, Sometimes I do that in real life. I'll be like, yeah. Like if I stub my toe. It's weird how little pains hurt so much. It's like, I could get a cut that actually draws blood, and I'll be like, what the heck got me? But if I stub my toe, I'll just be like, interesting how that works. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with, concentrations of nerve bundles or something located in, different parts of the body, but... Okay, here we go. Throw that in. Yeah, I don't care if our materials overflow. So that freak in the house quest has reappeared.
We're sending help.
We got about 10 minutes before we get there.
Shortcuts? You better use them.
Doesn't look that bad. We can just cut across there. I guess we'll do it. It's not that big a deal. Anyways, gives me a chance to talk about my thoughts about some of the ways that increasing the difficulty does make the game more interesting. And one of the ways it does... Ooh, let's keep upgrading. Keep it upgrading. Yeah, we gotta use up all of our parts, or all of our materials, otherwise we will get, people will start playing jump rope with all of our building materials. They'll start, like, playing, like, Jenga or something with all of our, like, plywood, and then it'll all come crashing down and explode into a million unsalvageable pieces. But, so, in the standard game, let's say standard zone, there's just resources everywhere. Like, you're never really gonna have a problem building your base on standard zone because none of the buildings are pre-looted. And then on top of that, you have the base level of costs for building and upgrading your facilities, which is also quite low. So you're just that's never really going to be a problem. Another example is you don't really eat that much food on the lower difficulties. You eat one food per survivor. And, you know, a single farm can just handle all of that. Now, maybe you think that's the way it should be. But the point is that you're just never really going to use those resources. Another example is that because it takes a lot more effort to get blood plague infection in standard zone, you're much less likely to be infected with the blood plague, and then you've got 3 hours before a survivor succumbs to the blood plague and dies. So you're probably not going to use up very much medicine. And, yeah, it's just, you're never really going to be pressed for resources. But in the lethal zone, where half of the buildings are pre-looted, in the lethal zone where the cost to build and upgrade a facility is like doubled or tripled or something crazy, it's a big increase. Where's the feral at?
Oh, it's gonna take more than this to drop me.
Let's just burn him.
Hold on.
A little bit of fire shouldn't hurt anyone. I see there's a clown zombie in there. Sounds like the feral didn't die. I can still hear his voice. This is enough zombies. Let's just burn them. It's not a big deal. Oh, he's here still. Oh, I guess I didn't get a solid hit on him. I thought I got a direct hit on him. Well, at least I get my stamina back and no one else can grapple me. Oh, I didn't get my stamina back. Let's go inside where all the zombies will be forced to gather up, which makes them very convenient for burning. He tried. I'll give him credit. He tried. So sometimes ferals are strangely hard to kill. Don't ask. I don't know why. They just are. Sometimes you can kill a feral in a single round from the pyro launcher, and then there are times where you can't. They take a lot of ammo to kill. I'm not sure what the deciding factor is, to be honest. Wow.
Won't work.
Now, I want to get this guy. There we go. I want to get this guy. Or not. These respawns are pretty intense. Okay, let's stop burning people because it's just drawing more enemies in. Let's try to take these guys out the old-fashioned way.
You gotta make sure it's dead.
Okay, so we got labor bonus lending a hand. That is not super great, admittedly, but it could help us build up our base faster. So maybe it's a little better than meets the eye. Let's see, can we build more things? Well, the machine shop doesn't need to be built. That actually saves us a lot. Let's do this. There we go. Crafting stills. Woo! We need a little more labor for that, and that's fine, though. It's not a big deal. Let's ignite you. I want to hit this office right here. Maybe we'll get some something to sell. It's a library, actually. St. Marcus Public Library. Wow, everything's locked. Oh well. Time to bash our way in.
I hope nothing hurt that.
Anyways, yeah, so by increasing the game's difficulty, even let's say they didn't increase the damage or anything, let's just say it kept the standard zone level of damage and everything, I think the game would still be more fun by having a scarcity of resources, because it creates a greater sense of like, wow, look at this whole area that's now, we can loot and we can put like an outpost there. It just creates this sense of like, it does accomplish what Undead Labs was trying to do. They wanted the Plague territory to make it feel like you're taking the world back from the zombies. I feel like when you remove the Plague Arts, maybe they should cut the density down a bit. It doesn't have to be cut down to the minimum level, but I feel like if they cut the density down to kind of like maybe like medium, then like that would go even further, because then it would actually feel a decent bit more safe. Because right now, it's still pretty dangerous, especially on Lethal Zone, because yes, there aren't as many hordes of just the random plague zombies, but the other problem is it's still Lethal Zone, which means like it still generates some like ridiculous quantity of zombies. I might hang on to these. I mean, we might need more skills, so fighting. Powerhouse and endurance? Yeah, let's take that. Okay, looking good. We still need more labor. We just completed that. We don't have a mod for that? That's surprising. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter. I want to put this in here, because I want to start preparing for scrapping.
Hola, amigo. Mi casa es su casa. Got anything
Okay, let's
for
sell what
you,
I know I'm
bud?
not going to use. I'm not going to use craftsmanship. I'm not going to use gardening. I don't think we're going to use computers. Yeah, we already got an electronics guy, so we're not going to use
What do you
this.
say to a bit of bartering? Sure.
I'm pretty sure we already have a pharma. Yeah, we already have pharma. Okay, so actually all of that was just big money. 85 influence per book, big money. And do I need medicine? Yeah, actually I do.
I think we can help each other out.
I'll take it. So that, libraries are always great. I always recommend looting libraries, because even if you don't, well, first off, you could get a book that you need, and that would save you a lot of money just by virtue of a book, finding it rather than either having to get the survivor or train them or buy a book. But the other thing is, even if you don't need the books, well, who cares? Like, the books are worth a ton of money. Shove is not a bad ability. It's obviously the stomp is going to be, you know, a bit more useful, but the shove gets the job done. It's faster than just stabbing them. If you shove them from behind, you can also get an instant shove down. Or you could also use a kick from behind. If you kick them, you'll kick them in like the ankle and trip them. That's another option. But, you know, you could also just grab them from behind and just give them the old whoosh-magoogle. Although with close combat, it becomes the stab-a-magoogle. So we got luxury item and a mod. Both of those quite handy. Yeah, labor is still being used up. So once again, we're going to get to actually save some resources, considering that that machine shop is a level 3 workshop. And the level 3 workshop, it does cost a handsome amount of materials to fully upgrade. So I am happy to see that. Okay, that's fine. Let's go over here. No, we're not trying to claim this. Although we're not in the plague territory, maybe I should claim something here. There's the rucksack. We have room for one. I think this is actually not a bad place. We should claim a... What do we need, though? We don't need a... What do I need? How about building... Fuel, of course. Obvious. Fuel. Let's claim the fuel location. Always need more fuel. One of the best Enclave bonuses is fuel caravans, which gives you, I believe, 50% fuel efficiency, and it applies to anyone in your community. That makes a huge difference. Man, when I get my first allied community, if it says fuel caravans, oh man, that's really good. Another really good one is like radio relays or whatever it's called. That one gives you 30% radio cooldowns. Oh, man. That one's good, too.
Rats and damn balls.
So the zombie immediately screams, just like, thank you.
I'm going to build so many things for us.
Sometimes you get a one-hit shove down. It seems like it takes between 1 and 3 shoves,
Rest.
which is fine. I mean, 3 shoves feels kind of bad. 2 shoves is okay. 1 shove is great. 2 shoves is okay. 3 kind of sucks, though.
Okay, the outpost is secure and ready to go.
Okay, so now that we have an ally nearby, what we can do is actually just... How did you get in? Oh, you can climb through walls.
It's a
Wow.
juggernaut.
Where? I don't see a juggernaut. You survived. Impressive.
Clear that cloud.
Color me impressed. You survived. Okay, let's throw this in here. Okay, yeah, I was continuing my thoughts about how the increased difficulty makes it, like I said, it makes it honestly
Gotta stay clear of that
more
plague
exciting because you know, you're in this kind of survival game, you know, kind of survival crafting style game. And I mean, with the fact that there's just resources everywhere, I don't know, I can't really feel like I'm in a survival situation because anywhere you go, you're just tripping over building materials. You're tripping over food. It's like you really don't even need to. I mean, especially with the outpost, you can upgrade your outpost like crazy, and just everything is just. Oh yeah, that's right. You can get materials in these.
Oh, man. I cannot wait to show you all the...
Okay, so now we upgraded the still. Let's get this going. So we're down to 46. I think we can upgrade that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think we've upgraded everything. We've used up our materials. I'm not going to upgrade those two. I'm going to turn the water on because I feel like it. And now, if we have more food than we need, we can just start making beer. Actually, that's a good idea because the beer is valuable. And then on top of that, the beer is valuable, but then on top of that, it gives us an incentive to find more food. And that's one thing I love about crafting. Because crafting makes it so that the things you find that maybe they weren't all that useful originally, now they're really useful because... Oh, let's also grab some of this. Man, we're going to be making money. I don't know if you guys are ready to make money, but Fox is ready to make some cash. Also, we have that installed, so we should be able to... Let me see how much they're going to give me for this. 35, I actually kind of want those. Backpacks, we'll scrap these. We definitely want to scrap those. Ultralight, yeah, I'll scrap it. For the shelving
That's a
unit,
lot
we'll
of
sell it.
stuff.
Rifle ammo, I'll hang on to it for now. We don't need seeds. Those are actually, boom boxes are actually worth a good bit. About 32 influence each. That's the value of a common, oh, there's a plague guard there too. So these guys are going to be great. I always like, if I got an area that has, I like to have an outpost near my enclaves, because they just provide an easy way to just grab stuff and sell to them. Oh gosh. There we go. Quick influence there too. What are we up to? 282, well, you know, we need more. Here's the kick I'm talking about. Oh! Oh!
Oh, Christ, the zombies are all over our outpost.
Where? Oh, on the other side of the world, of course. They would
We can
do
help each
that.
other out.
All right, let's see what we got here. Gourmet coffee beans, 102. 34 for the decent rye. 34 for the pack of tissues and the disposable razor. 70 for the page. 34 for the shelving unit. Look at that, 68. Well, let me sell one. 34 for a boombox. That's pretty good. And then 45 for the seeds. And I don't think there's anything I want to buy from them. And these guys are also running out of cash. Yeah, they only got like 42 left. I really would like to loot that plague art, but I don't think it's possible, mainly because I can't fit another rucksack. Maybe I could finagle my inventory, but whatever, we can do it another time. Let's go back to base, drop this stuff off, and I guess we'll neutralize that what do you call it, that infestation. Anyways, yeah, so what I was saying is it helps increase, it creates this sense that, like, you know, you're actually in a survival situation. And like I said, if it was on standard zone, difficulty for damage, you know, it's not like the zombies, they wouldn't, like, tear you apart very quickly. But, you know, it would still create this sense where, like, you go out, you destroy the plague guards, and it's like, wow, look at all this stuff that I got. I just took out all these zombies, and now, or all these plague guards, and now this whole area is just opened up. There's so much to loot. There's so much loot in the plague guards. I can claim, like, an outpost, which makes it easier to bring the loot there to begin with. I think it actually does work. And that's why, you know, some people didn't like the Plague Territories update, but I thought it was a good idea. And I thought it was a good idea because it plays into the theme, and it basically emphasizes the theme that the zombies have taken. They haven't just, like, overwhelmed the world in their zombiness, but they have essentially taken the world over through these plague hearts that are basically making it way too dangerous to sort of try to rebuild civilization. And so the theme of State of Decay 2 is, like, taking our world back. That's what the legacies are supposed to represent. The legacies are supposed to represent, you know, you cleared a whole town out of the blood plague, and then you built some kind of, like, awesome community that can, like, stay there and thrive and just be awesome. And then, you know, well, if you did it once, then you could go to another town and do it twice. And if you keep doing that, then eventually we'll have retaken the world back from the zombies. That's like the theme of State of Decay 2. And until they really implemented the Plague Territory, I just don't really feel like the game was ever delivering on that theme. Like, the Plague Territory gives a sense that the zombies do control the world, and that when you destroy the Plague Territory, when you push it back, there is a sense that, like, yeah, you know, we are defeating these zombies. We are, like, you know, rebuilding the world, and, like, that's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea overall. Let me throw another one of these in. Oh, I need to build one. Fortunately, we have a few parts. What do we have in here? Fuel. I'll just throw the fuel in here. We're gonna need it anyways where we're going. So we're gonna go destroy that infestation before it becomes a problem. How do I get there? Looks like I just take a right, then a left. Yeah, infestations, they are a real pain in this map. They are definitely, like I said, fuel caravans. Oh man, that's going to be a really big deal. That minus 50%, maybe you'd want multiple fuel caravans. Now you do have to rely a little bit on, not a little bit, you have to rely a decent bit on RNG. Trying to get, you know, allied enclaves to hit that bonus, but if you're planning to stay in Drucker County for any amount of time, then it's probably worth it for it. Not only will it save you fuel, but, like, you know, it'll save you from the frustration of having to... You know, let's hit our ally while we're here. It'll also save you from the frustration of needing to constantly stop and refuel all the time.
Hey, let's haggle.
All right.
Fuel? Fuel? We do need ammo, actually. Yeah, we actually do need ammo. And look, of course, we can't go anywhere without attracting a large quantity of zombies who are grumpy about this or that. Oh, it's a... Well, you guys have a good one, you know. I was going to stay in chat, but you know what? Just remembered I've got a very, very important date for which I should not be late. And that is, I'm just going to head on over here. You guys, you know, you got some guests to attend to. I'm sure, like, you want to focus on your guests. Like, don't let me bother you. Don't let me disturb you. It's going to be, it's all good. I'm completely fine going over here. Okay. Chain React kind of reminds me of Halo. I don't know if you played the older Halo game, not the older Halo games, but the original trilogy. you had the flood, and you had those guys that would self-destruct, and sometimes they would self-destruct into like a chain reaction.
Shut up already.
Okay, that's the end of them. Fuel collection enabled. Excellent. Maybe I should stop here, actually. Squish. Okay, let's go see what we got. And we can refuel. Let me check what my abilities are, too. I feel like we might be sleeping on a few abilities, because I do get the playthroughs mixed up. Combat resupply, that one stinks. Nah, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, so we need ammo, because we are running out. Now, the good news now is we can start scrapping things for money, and we can use the play guards, because the play guards have a ton of stuff. Some of it we can just sell, some of it we can scrap and sell the parts. Like, they've got a lot of good stuff in there, and I want to make sure that we are doing that, because like I said, we've got money to make. Let me sell some of this stuff I'm never going to use. Never going to use this stuff. No need for it. Cooking, not going to use it. And then, like I said, a lot of these we can scrap. We don't really have a good scrapping combination going on, but, you know, it doesn't. We don't have to have the best scrapping combination. It doesn't bother me that much. Oh, a feral. We can squish him real quick. Because I want to go sell to the rovers anyways. Although, are the rovers still being harassed? Yeah, you know what? Let me get some Jugger Splodes. Because maybe I'm not done with my business with the... Oh, okay. Looks like we're not done yet. Oh, I can't do that while it's constructing. You're supposed to be able to do that. I guess that's something that they overlooked. It's not a big deal. Wait, it's all good. Everything's fine. But yeah, the crafting stills are really nice because it allows you, once you've become food stable, and remember, the Super Waifu Cafeteria Squad is going to make you food stable even on Lethal Zone. And that means you can just turn all of that extra food into other things, such as money, which is exactly what I'm planning to do over here. I guess we're not going to sell to those guys, after all. Beats me. Maybe we could take them out. We'll see. Let's go. We'll go visit. We'll see what the problem is. But yeah, you can turn all of your extra food into money, which is useful. And a quick 10 influence. I'll take it. Nothing to it. Maybe he despawned, actually. Maybe we won't have to deal with him. Let me squish a few of these jerks. Let's not get bloated. I think the Juggernaut may have despawned. Which, once again, shows you that, you know, just be a little patient. Who knows? Maybe that jerk butt will just go away on his own. Maybe you won't even need to fight him. The shove. The shove. The shove. 3. Feels bad. I hate the 3. 2 is okay. I can live with 2. Sorry.
Gotta stay clear of that cloud.
Okay, let's go sell. Hey guys, yeah, like I said, you were fine. You took care of that Juggernaut. It wasn't even a thing. So we get 51 for 3. Let me sell 2 of them. So it's 17 each. It's not bad. It adds up. 9 for the Molotov. 34 for 2 box mines. We'll sell 1. So once again, 17. It adds up once again. 68 for 2 napalms. Sell 1. So 34 for a napalm. It adds up. Same with the frag grenades. 34 influence for a frag. I'll take it. 17 for a pipe bomb. And the big 85 right here for the cooking textbook. Now let's go ahead and grab... let me see how much it costs. How much does it cost to do that? It might be worth it to buy. We might still turn a profit. Let me grab this at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will turn a profit. Even without, what's happening? Where'd you guys come from? It was literally clear just a moment ago. That's funny, they're like bumping into each other.
Got a bloater.
I wonder if them bumping into each other counted as like a technical attack.
I had a few extra minutes, so I made myself useful.
I can't keep this up.
I wonder if kicking also counts as an attack. Because, like, you know, like, there's a certain number of anything, even if they don't do damage, that seems to contribute towards, like, when you're going to get your next knockdown. I might buy the food anyways. Because, you know, like, maybe, especially if we get the allied price, maybe food will still turn a profit. Well, unfortunately, we do not have, because remember, they did buff the value of, the beer. Unfortunately, we don't have knowledge of bartending. Well, bartending, which gives us knowledge of alcohol, so like it's not quite as good as it could be. It could still be worth it though.
Hey.
I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna buy it anyways. Also, I mean, we're down 31 food, so we need it either way. Anyways, I'll see you back at base. And here we are. Let's go ahead and dump off all of our stuff. At the end of the day, all is well that ends well. So our base is looking pretty good. We are not going to have all the parts necessary to fully upgrade everything. I don't even know if I want to change leaders before we go to the next one. But, you know, obviously we're going to need some money, so maybe I will change leaders. We also could, we do have several Plague Guard squishing characters, so I could change leaders for that purpose. But, you know, we're going to need to make a little more money. We're currently crafting beer and whatnot. We have other options too. I thought we had a strong painkillers going, but we need the pill press in order to really make use of that. But things are coming along. We might do the review on Mike's Concrete because I mean, even if we improve the base, it's not going to change anything. Like we're just kind of polishing up the base. But yeah, so stay tuned for the review of Mike's Concrete. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.